Alright, hey guys, what's going on? Needs more drums back in Court Farm for what is the last episode of our 1,000 Cow series. We have made it this far and the farm is running pretty well. We have a nice supply of silage in the bunker silo, over there with some bales, over in the other bunker silo. We still have another round of grass work to get done before the end of the year. We got our crops in the ground. Cows are doing well. Had 100 baby cows in the last episode, so yeah, I can't really complain. The series is wrapped up nicely and I'm really excited to move on to something different. But today, to wrap things up, we're going to do a little bit more work around the farm here. So we need to actually go ahead and feed the cows right now. We're picking up right where we left off in the last episode. So just got done planting some of the crops and everything, and we got Jerry and Peter hard at work tedding the or windrowing the grass over there in the field, and then emptying out some of the slurry tanks from the home farm up here, and then there's some more that could be emptied out around the farm as well. But we're gonna go ahead and feed some of the cows. We're a bit hungry, especially in the big barn. We're pretty low on food. And then the plan is to get some grass in some of the old crop fields, get that down, and we got to spray the new fields that we just planted with some herbicide. And then if we have some time, maybe we'll do a little bit of baling to wrap things up. But anyway, let's go ahead, jump into our telehandler and get some of this ready. If I can find out, oh, there it is over there. I almost forgot. All right, let's get these cows fed. All right, so as we're emptying out the food in the big barn here, it looks like the other ones are actually pretty good for now. So we're going to leave these. If anything, we'll come back to them in the evening and top some of these barns off with food. But for now, let's go head back to the farm and we will get moving on with some of the field work for the rest of the day. So see you guys there. All right, so I'm actually going to take out this this disc harrow slash seeder here and get this filled up with some grass seed as soon as I get out of the way here. Oh man, busy day going on at the farm. A lot of equipment moved around the yard. Yeah, so what's cool about this is that this disc harrow can actually sow a cover crop as well. So we're gonna use this. We're gonna plant some grass in some of those old crop fields. I believe it's fields, let me jump at the map here. Yeah, 58 and 60, we want to reseed those with grass. So this is going to be a whole strip of grass fields right here. And I'd like to do that now rather than wait till the spring, because then the grass should have some time to mature and it'll grow very nice and full in the spring. So let's go back and grab the telehandler again that I just swapped the attachment for. But oh well, it is what it is. So we'll get this filled up with some grass seed and then we'll go head over to the fields. All right, there we go. Got that all loaded up. Struggling a little bit with the telehandler back there, bumping into things and all that type of stuff. But oh well. So yeah, let's go head down here to the fields that we need to gotta get planted. And I think I can get in from this side over to that field if I recall. Unless that tree's in the way. I know it can get in over there, but I didn't want to drive through the freshly sown crops. Yeah, we got to do field 60 anyway, so I think this should be fine. And yep, we can get in through there. Perfect. Let's go ahead and do this. That's knocked out. Very, very easy. And actually might have Jerry, since he just got done in the old Ford there. Might have him go ahead and get to spraying. That we can kind of follow us behind and we can have some time to get some bales made and everything. So, gonna go radio to him, have him get started with that, and I will get started on getting this planted. Alright, so things are going pretty good here. I've actually never used this cultivator, or any cultivator for that matter, to sow a cover crop at the same time. So this is a first for me, and I'm loving this. Knocking out two things at once. This is just super efficient, and yeah, very, very nice cultivator. I actually considered getting rid of this because I don't really use it a lot. I guess we won't really use it much more, but it is helpful sometimes to have this around if, you know, we need to cultivate and, you know, can't just directly seed. But I don't know. Probably won't be using this too much after this, to be honest with you, but still, I thought I'd give it a shot. I think this is this one of those? No, it's a coon. Okay. I thought it was a horsch, but it is not. So, oh well. Yeah, no, my lines aren't the straightest. Just driving manually here. I don't have anything like vehicle control add-on or anything like that. Yeah, let's go ahead, jump into a little bit of a time lapse while I get this done, and then I will talk to you guys in a little bit. Alright, we just got done here on a field 60. Yes. That's what we just did. Yep. Field 60. Alright, so we're done here. Getting the seeds in the ground and the ground all cultivated. So we're going to go head back up to the farm. As you can see, we're a little bit low on seeds. So we're going to go head back to the barns up there and go and grab some more seeds and then come back down and get field 58 all finished and ready to go. So then once we're done with that, we'll probably just jump into the to the baler actually. Finish up with some baling on these couple of grass fields. We got them all windrowed into hay, and I would like to get this done before tomorrow if possible because it is supposed to rain. So the quicker we can get some bales put together, the better. That way we don't risk losing any of the grass that's sitting on these fields when it's all nice and dry and ready to be turned into hay. So let's go ahead and build this up real quick. We'll get right back to work. And I'll catch you guys in a minute. And you know what? I totally forgot we already subsoiled this field. But you know what? It might be beneficial to go through and just use the disc harrow anyway, since it is actually the same width as the seeder. And I don't really think we need to fertilize it since this is a grass field. So I'm not too worried about that. And plus, using the disc harrow here will give us a nice smoother surface compared to any kind of deep tillage, so might actually be beneficial to do this anyway. And that's one thing that I'm actually excited about in Farming Simulator 25. If you guys haven't seen yet, there's actually the ground deformation is going to be a little bit more geared towards just kind of like roughness in the soil as opposed to like getting stuck and everything like that. So that means that, you know, when you plow a field, there's going to be some pretty deep ruts and some deep gouges in the soil, so you wouldn't really want to be riding around in that and trying to plant seeds on top of that because you'll be bouncing all over in the tractor. So it might actually be beneficial to deep till the soil and then actually run over it with a cultivator to kind of soften it up a bit, get it a little more even. which is, you know, something that I believe they do in real life farming. Typically, if you plow a field, you might actually go over it again with a cultivator if it's, you know, real deep and difficult to drive on. But who knows? I'm not a farmer. I just I've seen some things here and there that kind of indicate that, but correct me if I'm wrong. But either way, might be cool to have that feature in the game, and I'm really excited for it. And I'm really excited for Farming Simulator 25 generally. There's a lot of cool new features that are getting announced. Just this week, they've announced some new brands. Internationals coming to the game, like the trucks, not International Harvester, but like International Trucks. That's going to be awesome. Always love to see an American truck brand in the game. I know I was really happy with 22 when they had they introduced Mack. That was just so cool, because I feel like American brands are kind of lacking in the game, at least for as far as vehicles go. You know, I mean, yeah, there's like John Deere, but that's also kind of a worldwide brand, and same with like Case and all that. You know, it's nice to have with vehicles and like the trucks and the cars. It was very geared towards European trucks and cars, and there weren't really a lot of options. So it'll be nice to have an American brand in the game again. So really excited for that. Hopefully they keep Mack. I hope that their licensing is still good through Farming Simulator 25, because that would be awesome. But yeah, either way, can't really complain. It'll still be a great game, and there's a lot of other cool new features that if you guys haven't seen, go ahead and check them out. Like some of the new baby animals. There's going to be, with weather, they're talking like tornadoes. There's going to be tornadoes in the game. More dynamic weather effects, raindrops and all that, storms, wind gusts, you know, things like that. That'll actually, from what I hear, will actually damage your crops and you know, knock down trees and stuff. So that's really cool. That's a real step up from any kind of weather in Farming Simulator for the past few games. So I'm really excited about that. Yeah, there's a few other cool features, you know, that are happening, and some new crops and stuff. And you know, we still got a couple months till release, and I'm sure they're not giving everything away yet. So there's going to be plenty more surprises, I'm sure, in the next coming weeks and coming months. Really excited to see what is in store for the next game, which makes it all, you know, even more better that more better. that's good English. Yep. But yeah, it's great that we're actually wrapping up, you know, this series. And don't get me wrong, I still got plenty of Farming Simulator 22 content coming your way in the next few months. We're probably going to keep it to more. There's a couple of cool mini things that I have planned, and you know, obviously Lost is going to get back into full swing. I just kind of wanted to wrap this up. Like I said, we've been doing this series for about a year, and it's just, you know, it's a lot of fun still. I really have grown to enjoy this farm. I love this map. I love the scale of the equipment. I love just everything about this series. Is what a great way to kind of kick off a farming sim YouTube. Not a dedicated channel, you know, with City Skylines and stuff, but what a great way to kick off just Farming Simulator content on this channel, you know, with the series that I enjoy. You guys, I think, enjoyed as well, given, you know, the initial support and obviously ongoing support with the series. You know, it's gotten some pretty good views. You guys, you know, like, comment. I always appreciate that. I read every single comment. I just can't thank you enough, you know, for liking the videos and watching the videos. It really means a lot. You know, this doesn't take, you know, it takes quite a bit of time to put these things together, and you know, it really means a lot that I see you guys are enjoying this, and I love it when you reach out and, you know, share your thoughts and share your suggestions on mods and tips and tricks, and, you know, ways that I can get better at the game and everything like that. There's, you know, things that I overlook. I really do appreciate that, so thank you so much. But yeah, I'll get on my soapbox now and get back to work here. So we're just gonna wrap up getting the seeds down in this field, and then like I said, probably jump into the baler for a little bit, kind of, you know, I think be done for the day. It's getting a lot of work done in this episode. It's a very productive episode, as they have been recently with all this, you know, great new equipment. We have a couple helping hands on the farm, which makes things really easy and efficient and smooth. You know, really grateful that we have the operation that we have here. It's been a great year. So I'll finish this up, talk to you guys in a minute. All right, and there we go. That field's all done. I know it's getting a little bit dark, but that's all right. We gotta get some of this hay baled as best we can before the rain's coming tomorrow. So I'm gonna go ahead and hook up to the baler, get right to work. It's not super late. It's only 6:30, but you know, with it being the fall now, it is getting dark a little bit earlier. So just something we got to work with. Again, thank goodness, like I said last episode, thank goodness for this, you know, extended light range mod. It really helps working at night. We get a, you know, greatly improved view of our surroundings, and it actually makes working at night somewhat enjoyable. So let's go ahead and grab the baler, and we will get to work. Alright guys, we're just wrapping up here with our last bale. I'm just trying to drive around here, find some little scragglers to finish off this last bale. Shouldn't take too long, I feel like. Definitely 3%, 4% of grass laying around that we need. But yeah, we have made quite a few bales in this session. We got both of these fields all done. It's only 9:30. Beautiful time to call it a night, call it an episode, and call it a series. So stay tuned for some closing remarks in a minute, but we're just going to go ahead, find a couple of more pieces of grass here. I know there's got to be some laying around here somewhere. We're getting so close. It's always frustrating. I know there's probably like some giant spot that I missed that I'm just not seeing, but oh well, we can probably run along here. Yep, we'll have some here. Oh, there we go. There's a nice bunch right over here. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and bring this back to the barn, and we'll get things all wrapped up here. All right, guys. After all this time, we've somehow managed to raise over 1,000 cows in this small English community with nothing but a few tractors, a couple of pieces of heavy machinery, and a lot of hard work. Some fun facts for you guys. Throughout the series, we baled over 2,000 bales. We had $100,000 in the bank at the end of the series. We played this game for 178 hours. Many days were spent baling, cutting grass, planting, and harvesting. We drove over 1,340 miles. We worked 338 acres of land. And finally, we ended the series with 1,020 cows. So thanks to all those baby cows, and sadly, the ones that we lost at the beginning because we didn't feed them quick enough, we actually ended with more cows than we started with. So I will consider that a great success. With that being said, it's time to move on to bigger and better things. We got a call from actually Jerry's uncle in another part of the UK, and he has an interesting challenge for us. So stay tuned in the next week or so, and we will head over there and see what is going on. But in the meantime, thank you guys so much for your support. This series brought thousands of views, probably hundreds of new subscribers, and a bunch of likes, comments, and engagement to the channel. And I really, really appreciate the support. I did not expect this to gain the traction that it did. And this is my first full farm sim series, and so I'm really, really proud of it. Took a lot of hours, but it was a lot of fun. So thank you guys again. Tune in for my other series and my City Skyline series as well if you are into that. But we have bigger and better things to move on to. So let's go ahead and go for a drive, and I will see you guys in the next series. Peace out. Have a great rest of your week.